Hello and welcome back to Site to Astonish. I'm amazed to see how many new people there are on the channel, and it's absolutely wonderful to see people enjoying this channel and subscribing. And if you do like the content that you've seen so far, or you're yet to see, please do subscribe to this channel. I'm looking forward to seeing what many of you guys say on these videos. I've had some wonderful comments recently that have really brightened my day to see people enjoying my content. And if anyone that watches this video does enjoy the content, leave a like, write a comment, subscribe. It really brightens my day. It makes me feel absolutely wonderful to know that what I'm putting out there is giving people some sense of enjoyment and that they enjoy the content they're seeing. But with that being said, what is the strangest Spider-Man media I own? Now, I define media in this case as any sort of item. It can be a figure, it can be a pop, it can be a game, it can be anything. I would say the weirdest piece of Spider-Man media I own is a Japanese Spider-Man UMD. It is of Spider-Man 2, and it is, well, it's Spider-Man 2 in Japanese for the PSP. I think it's quite a strange object, but nonetheless I do quite enjoy it. This was recently purchased for me by a friend for a Christmas gift. I think this is a wonderful addition to my Spider-Man's collection, which is slowly becoming a massive dragon's horde of Spider-Man media, crawling infested with tiny little Tobey Maguire Spider-Men. And from atop my dragon hoard, I'd like to look down and see the strange things I have accrued over time. And with this being the newest and, as I say, the weirdest, you might question, why do I find it the weirdest? Well, that's simple. It is a UMD, and it's a completely different region's UMD. Now, most of the Spider-Man stuff I own is either from England or it is from the US, and most of it never really comes from anywhere further than that. That's why this item is so weird for me. Although I do own a few cos babies that have been given to me by family members or I have found in the UK store of B&M, I typically don't own anything too far outside of the realm of UK or US. So having a UMD format that I can't even play at the moment since I don't own a PSP, as well as it being one of my favourite movies of all time, it just culminates itself in my mind to be one of the strangest things I could own. And with that, I absolutely adore this thing. It's going to gladly sit in my collection for years and years. And I also do own a UK version of Spider-Man 2 on UMD, but that's not the point. It is the point that now I have two of these to compare and contrast to each other, and when I do get my hands on a PSP, I cannot wait to hear the Japanese voice acting in this movie and watch it in its glorious 480p. At least I think that's what the UMDs run out. I've never checked. With that being said though, I hope you have enjoyed this issue of Site to Astonish, and I certainly have myself. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the weird Spider-Man stuff I own. Once again, if you do want to see some more of the Spider-Man stuff I own, feel free to put it in the comments. I can reply to your comment, or I'll make a whole video on it if I find the concept interesting enough. Another slightly weirder thing I own is a ton of Spider-Man pops, like an ungodly amount of Spider-Man pops. In fact, you can see a few in this background. And I'd love to go over the new Spider-Man No Way Home pops that have just released, which I do own the two I was able to get my hands on recently, that being the integrated suit and the final swing suit. But with that being said, for real this time, guys, this has been another issue of Site to Astonish. Thank you very much for watching, and subscribe, comment, keep me knowing that you guys are enjoying this content, and I'll keep it coming. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.